Hello everyone, and welcome to Cosplay Tea Time, a fun podcast with fun-loving cosplayers who like to come, chat, talk about different animes, the art of cosplaying, and so much more. We're excited to have you here if this is your first time. Welcome. We have a whole little bit for you about original cosplays and what they entail, but before we get into that, I need to introduce the lovely guest and tea sippers here with me today, starting with...
Hi everybody, it's Naomi. You know me as Loud Blast Cosplay _ Naomi. Over to you, Mood.
So I'm Moody, as you all know as Moody McSnooty, because I'm always Moody. You can find me on anywhere, Overwatch, you can find me on The Sims. You can find me on anywhere as Moody, or Moody McSnooty 2.
Awesome. Well, I'm Springy, as always. You can find me on Demon Interviews, the YouTube channel, or the TikTok page. I need to update the TikTok page. You're going to have to find me on my own TikTok, which is the Real Skeleton Man, 1123. I believe the Instagram's the same, the Spring Artist, all me. This is Ghost. We'll talk about him in a minute.
Yes. Super duper excited. Right, and I am Jen, as always. I am the founder of Cosplay Tea Time, which already celebrated 1 year. And I'm also the host for today. I'll be asking all the questions. You can find me on Jen.Cosplays45 on Instagram. Almost at Twitter, no, TikTok and YouTube. So be sure to check out my link tree. It's hovering in the whatever internet source thing out there, so... Alrighty, so normally we do icebreakers in here, but because we have so many lovely cosplays and stories to talk about, we're just going to jump right into our theme. So we're going to start with Naomi, and then Moody, Springy, back to Jen. So Naomi, give us a little introduction about your character, like names, pronouns, their little story.
Okay, so I'm cosplaying as my character, Viola, but you guys might know her as her hero name, Loud Blast.
Ooh.
She was originally created for my hero back when I was first in the fandom, like around 2016. So, yeah. Moody?
Mine is from Aspen Hotel as Aradia Morningstar. She is the sister of Charlie. So there's she's kind of like the opposite of Charlie. She's kind of like that Heather's Mean Girls theme.
We have a teaser.
And I'm trying to think of what else. Like she has that like Heather McNamara, or not McNamara, but Heather Chandler vibe, or like the like Mean Girl vibe. And then that's basically it.
Nice.
She also's got power.
Very cool. All right.
Springy,
go
ahead. Right now I'm Clint Brock with the symbiote, and also brother Ghost, who's just a symbiote. I made this back when the first Venom movie came out. Shocking, I know. But so a lot of his weird little traits are kind of coming from that movie. You know, the love of chocolate and tater tots. Yes, you can have one. But that's pretty much his personality. Because of some stuff in his past, Ghost is mainly the one that's out and about, even though that does cause issues. But Ghost is tame in comparison to every other symbiote in the world. He is very much more calm, less eaty of people. Okay, less eaty of good people.
Good people.
Okay. But yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, we did have another tea sipper join us, so I want them to introduce themselves. So go ahead.
My name is Chelsey. You can find me on Instagram, Jasper_Paulina18, or on Discord, 3D45
Very cool. Yes, and we're glad that you're back for another episode. So, but do tell us, Chelsey, So if you guys don't know, Chelsey and I are like a combo today. So I'm actually dressed as her OC called Jasper, Paul, and Dina. But I want Chelsey to explain a little bit about Jasper's story, such as like personality, things they enjoy, stuff like that.
Jasper, Paul, and Dina. Man, why do I explain? I kind of made her on her own based like on Penny and Ruby's nuts and bolts. The Gemini
Hi.
it. She's like the former daughter of Penny and Ruby. Having the silver eyes like Ruby, her angelic powers kind of like Penny, and the symbols is like a combination, Ruby and Penny. This is her favorite color, light pink, kind of like my favorite kind of pink. I just thought Cherry Blossoms would fit, but I was like,
So I made sure I had all the pink things, all of the things that I use, such as like a pink crown, the teacup and whatnot. And I also brought Penny, and I saw Moody has Ruby, so representing. So yes, Jasper is the daughter of Ruby Rose and Penny Pondina from the show Ruby. So that is who I'm cosplaying as. And I believe she has another name like Princess Blossom because she has like the Winter Maiden powers and whatnot. So
that is her nickname.
it's her nickname. Yes. It's good to have nicknames. Yes. We're going to go to the next question. Oh, you're good. We're going to go to the next question, which is, what is the inspiration for the design for your OC?
Well, the inspiration for my design for my character is actually sheet music. Believe it or not. Moody?
I got from like the color theme of which like Has-Been Hotel usually goes with like the color red, since like they're all like demons kind of and they're all in hell. So like kind of like a red, kind of like a warm color theme. So I'm currently working on that with the cosplay, but I have it all like laid out like with the drawing. I'd show it if I had it, but and then I did the hair based on Charlie's parents as Lucifer and Lilith. They both have blonde hair, so I was like, I gotta do blonde hair. There, and I got my costume.
I love that.
So when I first made Ghost, he was originally the symbiote himself was the combination child of Venom and Carnage. That's why normally he has a lot more red, but this is kind of his snaky coming out of a person form. So he's red and white. The white mainly is coming from like anti-venom, but that's just because I thought that was neat, and red because again, the color combination was just really neat. And when I was making him, I was like, okay, what would be a good name that's like a single word, like Venom, Toxin, Scream, Carnage. And since he's white and, as you can see, very pale, I thought Ghost because. But yeah, and this is just a different color jacket than what Eddie Brock wears in the movie. So I was just like, hey, that's good for him right now. I only recently got a picture that was actually drawn of Clint himself. Only recently. I've had him for like 5 years, so or longer. I've had him longer than Demon Interviews, actually. Yeah.
Very cool. Alrighty. Chelsey, you want to explain the inspiration for Jasper's design?
Jasper's design, it was basically by the inspiration of Ruby, of course, back then. I at first didn't know what to do for my character, but once I got into more detail, I'm like, wait, my favorite color is pink. Okay, so maybe I could do that for like Penny or for Ruby and put the inspiration. Because I'm writing 7 about Penny's look, that's what got me inspired to kind of copy like that, but a little bit more different. So I went to like to do a shirt for Jasper and having a white shirt as a casual. And her battle outfit kind of like is like Ruby from Volume 4, the time skip outfit. But it's still pink as usual.
Yes.
And her attack style is like Penny, but she's an android.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
So
nice.
I came into mind that her attack style and stuff would be just like that. So my basically is inspired by Ruby.
You like it? Yes. So I remember you talked about, because I remember seeing like a photo of Jasper that you had made, and I'm like, well, I have a pink skirt, and then I just bought this white shirt, and I was like, oh, I have a white shirt. So kind of put two and two together. The only thing is, though, I think Jasper has her left eye covered with their hair. I think it's one of the eyes. One of the eyes is like covered, which I tried to do for photos, but then it was like really hard to see. Like, am I hitting the right buttons and stuff? So I just leave it down. I try to curl it a little bit like she does. And the other thing too is, yeah, Jasper has silver eyes. I have blue eyes. And I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable wearing silver contacts. Yes, just like good old mom. My chic bald. That's a site I did not watch. Yeah.
I have brown eyes.
Very cool.
So I don't need any contacts.
So we got our outfits on, ready to go. So I think we talked a little bit more, but if you just want to explain, for each person, starting with Naomi again, just like which show is your character involved in?
So my character is involved in My Hero Academia. She's actually a pro hero, just like her friend Tornado. Moody?
Mine's from Has Been Hotel by Busy Pop. You can watch it on YouTube. Yeah.
Ghost is either in a version of the Marvel universe or in a kind of combination universe of just anything like that of any media that I wish to throw him into, but mainly he is a Marvel Spider-Man type of thing.
Nice. And Chelsey, you want to say which show Jasper's from?
Jasper is from the Ruby universe.
Ruby universe. If Ruby and Penny hadn't happily ever after and had a child.
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
The pain. The pain.
Put that down. Put that down. No.
Revive the robots.
We tried on TikTok. The whole Penny chain.
Penny chain. I remember that we did a Protect Nuts and Bolts page.
Yeah, we do have the Protect Nuts and Bolts page, which you all should totally go check out on Instagram if you are lovers of nuts and bolts. So, but I do have another question, which is within the show that your character is, do they have like any like superpowers, abilities? Like, what do they do in the OC world?
Yes, my character actually does have superpowers. She can actually like mimic other people's voices. Say for stealth missions, she could like imitate Dabi or Shigaraki's voice if they were infiltrating the League. Moody?
Aradia is. I don't really know what to put her as, but I'm thinking of having her have like fire like manipulation. That and she can sing. But I want to make her like somewhat of an arsonist kind of. Just like burning buildings and like I don't know, fighting a fire, I feel like.
It's powerful stuff.
That and a stick.
Yeah. Ghost is he just is a superpower technically. Just anything a symbiote can normally do in the Marvel comics, his normal weaknesses and everything being fire and sound. The only ones with special powers from the universe me and my friend are actually making are their kids, being Inferno and Vex. because their mom is the ghost rider of the universe. They can also shoot, spit any version of hellfire, and they also are no longer weak to fire either. But they're like double weak to sound. So, yeah.
Please screech.
And then Chelsey, what kind of abilities does Jasper have?
It's kind of like really speed, kind of like that. But mixed with like pennies, how she's selling her sword, kind of like. But it's like a quick speed and kind of like that. I didn't really dive into more detail on her siblings. It's like Ruby. So it's like if Ruby and Jasper would have a race, it would kind of be like a tie.
Be a tie. So Jasper's got super speed as well. And I know the Winter Maiden powers because I always try to find like filters with like the snow and stuff and try to make it look like I'm using them and all that. So it's always fun to do.
So like if Jasper would have the speed, it like you know how Ruby has her rose petals?
Yes.
Jasper would have like the cherry blossom petals instead.
That'd be cool. I like that idea. We have to go record something after.
Yeah, cherry blossom. I'm a cherry blossom rider.
I love cherry blossoms. No shame in it. So, okay, but when you're... Alright, so next question is, when your OC is not doing, you know, like superhero stuff, what do they enjoy doing? How do they unwind and relax?
My character, she loves to pester her best friend. That's how she gets her kicks. Moody.
Ooh, I'd say mine kind of likes to like tease people a little bit. Like her sister Charlie, she'll like tease her in like kind of like a sister way. But like kind of also like kind of like a sisterly mean girl-esque type of way. That or just like lounge around.
Mainly when Ghost isn't out fighting crime, he's just hanging out with his family, mainly, depending on which part of the story. It's either just with his wife or with the kids, and both, or you know, depending on the day. But yeah, when he's not having to fight the good fight, that's pretty much what he's doing. He's just hanging out with his wife or his kids, all 4 of them.
4, my goodness.
I don't know why.
Busy.
or he eats chocolate.
It's a good way to unwind, let me tell you. Alrighty, and then Jasper, sorry, not Jasper, Chelsey, what are some things that Jasper enjoys doing?
Usually she'll just draw or hang out with her parents, Ruby and Penny. What she usually draws is either with herself, either with Ruby or Penny, or all together.
I remember you said that she was artistic, like really good at drawing and painting. So not only that, Jasper also enjoys pancakes, made some pink pumpkin spice pancakes, and I actually did a video recording where there's a little sneak peek of Jasper helping with the pancakes. So you can check that out on my YouTube channel. So that was fun to film. Okay.
Pancakes?
Pancakes?
Can I burn them?
No. Stay away. Stay far, far away from my pancakes. No.
Not the pancakes!
Springy, put that sword down. I almost caught you, Sean. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. And what would OCs be without a good, empowering song behind them? So what would your OC's theme song be?
I actually don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. Moody?
The moment I'm thinking of like that song where Regina George in the musical is like singing that song. I'm trying to think of like what other song, but at the moment I'm thinking of that.
very basic. This is what, like, when I was first making him, I had like fill out a sheet for me to be able to roleplay as him as well. And one of the things was, what would his theme song be? And every single time I'm like, Venom by Eminem, because that's the song for the movie. Not the song for the second movie. The first movie's song is much better than the second one. You can at me on that. Anywho, carrying on from there.
Alrighty. Jasper, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Chelsey. I'm getting confused. Oh no. Oh goodness. Chelsey, what kind of songs represent Jasper, would be a good theme song for Jasper?
I would say "Break Away" from Kelly Clarkson. I still remember that on my heart.
Yeah.
Still my favorite. I remember you did a story of it.
I did do a TikTok of that. I listen to it sometimes whenever I'm like getting into Jasper. So there's been many times I've gotten into Jasper, and that's usually like one of the first few songs I listen to is Breakaway. So it's a good song. Okay. We also have, so the reason why I had you all just kind of talk about the show again was this next question, which is which characters in the show your OC is in, what other like characters are they close to? Are they friends with other people in the show? Talk to other people?
Oh yes, my character actually does have a lot of friends. Mostly the two that she hangs out with are Present Mike and Sir Night Eye, because loud blonde, calm as chill. Moody.
I think mine. I feel like Aradia's sister is Charlie, and then she'll sometimes get along with Charlie, and then her father and mother are Lucifer and Lilith, and then she'll sometimes get along with the other people in the hotel, but usually like she'll just like go out and do her own thing, like perform or something. She likes to tease a lot of people.
He obviously hangs out with his father, technically. Eddie Brock and Venom. He's had encounters with Carnage and his charming host, Cletus Cassidy. He's also met Johnny Blaze, who's the Ghost Rider, because he met him through the very awkward, "Hi, I am dating your daughter. Please do not burn me alive," type of talk. So, and he's a good boy. So you know.
Good boy.
So that we've heard a lot at the time. And he does talk to Spider-Man sometimes. They're more just like acquaintances of work than anything else. He doesn't know that about the whole secret identity thing. Mysterio didn't say it on live TV in this universe. But that's a great Marvel joke, I swear. But those are the main canon characters that he interacts with.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Alrighty. So Chelsey, who is Jasper close with, other than Penny and Ruby, since those are her moms?
She's close to Crow. Like how Ruby actually with Uncle Crow. It's just like that, and she really hates Kayang, which is it's that bad. It's like
I bet it's the dad jokes.
It is.
I knew it.
Dad jokes.
She was like, if you say another dad joke, I swear.
Be after you. Coming for you.
She likes promises like Blake and Velvet.
Velvet? What's not to love about Velvet?
Little bunny baby. I got a baby.
Yeah, so it's a lot of good stuff. You can think of it. It's a good list. It's a good list to have. So, got Uncle Crow, Velvet, all the different lovely characters. I'm sure she'd probably get along with Nora. I know in my little skit I kind of made it out that way Nora was coming after Jasper, like, you touched my pancakes, now face the consequences. But I think they would get along. So
Pancakes.
that
Mm.
no. Alrighty. I do have just actually one more question for you all before we wrap up for the night. So we talked a lot about our OCs, and if folks that are watching and listening, if they want to find out more about your OCs and their stories, where can they find it at on social media?
I originally created her on Wattpad, and she's actually gone through a few revamps before, so I'm honestly not even sure which revamp I'm on anymore. Moody?
I think the first was, oh god, what's the name? I think it's called Vino.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I started at that, but I'm starting to add it to TikTok too. Like, I'll start making videos and just like little skits with her.
Primarily at this time, there's only one TikTok video of Ghost. You have to dig because I buried that real far.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Exactly. There is some art of him on my Spring Artists Instagram page, I do believe. Or if not, I'll post some after this, after the recording's done. I know there's one artwork on the Deviant Arts, which I think is also Springtrap 1123. I'm double checking that as I'm talking, so I don't forget. What am I called on here? I think it's the Springtrap thing, because it always is. Yeah, Springtrap 1123. There's actually two artworks on there. One for him and Clint, and then one for when he is covering his wife instead. And also some pictures of when their symbiote children are covering Scarlet as well, because that was the only picture of the symbiotes we had at the moment. So there are 4 pictures of Ghost and his children on the Deviant Arts. I think there's one on the Spring Artist Instagram page. If not, like I said, I'll post one in a minute, in a little bit.
Sounds good. All right, Chelsey, where can folks find Jasper?
I haven't been posting cosplays about her because I don't have cosplay, but I know you've been posting some graphic cosplays in your account, Jen.
Yeah.
Is it Jen Cosplay 25?
Yep, that's me. So, yes.
You'll find me there.
Yeah, you'll find them also on my TikTok. I do like little short videos of her. I'll share those on Instagram. I share a bunch of photos. I believe, Chelsey, you have like a little story highlight where I just like send photos and you do like little edits and stuff in the story highlights. Those are really, really cool. So be sure to check out more. Maybe one day we'll make a Wattpad story with her. We just gotta figure out stuff. So add it to the project list. In it goes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's
Your
never
project
ending.
list, Jen.
Yeah, moving on. Let's see. So that was all my questions for today, but as always, I like to turn it over to the guest and tea sipper, see if you all have questions. Naomi, no. Moody? No. Springy?
Feed Ghost your tater tots or else.
But I
That's
just
all.
bought
That's all I have to
them.
say.
I just bought them.
Cookies!
Cookies. Yeah.
Pancakes!
All the food. Just have like a whole feast for our OCs. That'd be so much fun. So, Chelsey, as we're wrapping up, did you have any questions about Cosplay Tea Time or about the OCs? Or want to ask folks about their OCs?
No.
Nope.
I did a Ruby's voice. I did a Ruby's voice.
Nope. Very, very canon. Alrighty, well, that's pretty much it. I didn't do the commercial break this time But if you check out another episode after this one, you'll hear the little commercial, or you can check out Demon Interviews, where I did a 20-minute interview or so about what Cosplay Tea Time is and the inspiration and whatnot. So sure to check us out on all our socials. Make sure to follow and support our guest and tea sippers. I just want to say thank you for joining today. I know it's been a little crazy, but thanks for sticking with it. So you all look incredible, and I can't wait to hear and see more about your OC cosplays. So, and if you're a cosplayer and you want to join our fun little community and party, Ghost is up there having a rave. Make sure to message us on Instagram. It's a bit easier to keep track of, and we'll get you squared away. So, until then, everyone, we hope everyone's taking care, staying safe, and keep sipping away. Bye!
I know.